Salibonani, Makadini, Molibwanji. Welcome to Shepherd's Rest with me, Itai and Shepherd. Subscribe, like, hit the notification bell to enjoy more of our content as we build our rural home. On this episode, I will be sharing with you our struggles to transport building materials. Particularly for this one, we're just showing how we were transporting the cement from where we were storing it to where we are building. So the initial batch of bricks were done here, which is our uncle's place, and then the rest of them were done on the land where we are building. So there was a bit of a struggle to transport everything, as you shall see.
Ngoba lo namhlanje limtholile ma ngeke ayendawo kodwa ukhangela ikhiki ayikhiki ize animal ongayitrust dabula bona asinga izisile yebo duze lesitandeni hola hamba.
So first of all, these donkeys had gone missing for some days. If you've ever stayed in the rural areas, you know about donkeys. They can go missing on you just like that.
Let's get it in Bobby. Yeah. Hey. You don't make man. I need only Bobby. You Bobby. Utalale. Aliyafika sikuthi sikisi zameni. Ukuthwala isitina ikho zalimenda khona. Champion nya lapha khona icatshile yabise emabhakani mebhema siminda wana kwazi yikho ngicabangela khona mina lapha ngale ngale sake sapha khona khumbula no ngibona unyawo oludingi A1 ngisibe champion yiyo intosi ka.
And then of course the tire puncture that you see my husband trying to fix. So this tire had already been pumped like a few minutes before this, but already the air had just gone out again and it was looking as if nothing had been pumped into it again. But of course, one thing I love about my husband he knows how to make light out of these kinds of situations. So yeah, we take it easy. So a few days before this, we had just bought this pump and left it in the care of our helper, and then only to find out it had been donated around the village for us to only come back to the way this wheel is looking like right now. Nevertheless, once we managed to locate the pump, that's when we realized that the donkeys had gone missing. So everything had gone on a standstill for a few days, where we could do nothing basically, because we didn't have any other means of transporting the cement from here to the building location. I know it sounds like minor things, but those minor things can hold up everything when you're building. So what makes it worse is when you're trying to coordinate all these things from afar, people just move at snail speed. They won't lift a finger. So in the end, we had to come back to the village just for a while to make sure that everything was moving smooth, and just to ensure that all the cement was moved from here to the building location, and also just to take stock and count the bags of cement that we had left, in case we needed to just buy a little bit more.
Yeah. I paid. Ukuba usifikile? Manje wasikuta malu. Okay. Nata wasikuta lapha. I-price yakho ingcono $7.
Linjani malu?
Uyaphila?
Ngiyaphila.
Awumenti ka ukho phela?
Hayi ngikhona.
Yiko vele uyene mzukulu.
Sibini. And to get these bags of cement here, we were lucky enough that the lady with the shop has got a truck, so she was able to deliver it from the shops at Scooter Shopping Center, those who know the place, and just drive through and bring the bags of cement to our place. So that was at least easy on us.
Bayazi ukuthi bona benza njani umuntu mayehlala.
Mayehlala kune backup amapolisa police. Yikho umthetho lo. Bayaqinisa. Ubenze njalo abakho labantu bakho. Abantu bakho nabase ukuhamba uyakho. Yabo kufaka abashini ukuthi niye bathi nempitele khona.
Uchinto wenze balekile.
Uhloni ababhalela imali. Hayi ngiyathi ngiyisa ipolice. Abantu bakho ngabakho ababili ngalabuthi.
Thala. Imama lu. Yilo. amafutha okugcina. Ma? Hayi. Siyafaka la muntu. Ngalo ukuthi ihambe.
Isela lena la nxa ingelaseli. Uyayithatha phansi ukhipha amanzi akho utabanga ukhiphe.
La khathela.
Ungayikhiphi na.
Hayi. Ngeke uthi.
Ngokodwa kwakwethu abantu lapha
What?
Yo.
Nakhona ngeke limuntu kwamele ngeke sifunye amanzi. Amanzi lawa amancane akho ukuthi angangena esameni. Chakani malume. Ukhona umuntu othengisa amadonki ngaphansi na. Ngaphansi ngapha thako bani kanti. Asawuthoko ba. Uyini la le donki? Yebo, ngeyini?
Aka ezisekhulile.
Okugini.
Wala.
Ngaphansi ngapha kuthiwa yi-130.
Ngani?
Angazi usani uyawazi umuntu wakho.
wadlula kile sithi
ngaphandle ngapha phakathi ngisango 3. Uhlale kuhle
ukuthi nxa uvula amanzi aphume
yabona ngathi kungcono madodana impumbi kodwa phela ehamba layo uthi ilisize.
So this scotch cart was basically our lifeline, because everything that we would purchase would have been brought here to be stored before it could be transported to the building location. So we really relied on the donkeys and the scotch cart. Yebo. All right. Okay, siyabonga.
All right.
So it was basically the struggle of deciding where to buy building material, because we had to know that wherever we're purchasing, could they be able to make the delivery as far as this location. And most of the times it's not a question of whether they can, but it's a question of how much they're going to charge in the end. So we ended up settling for other items, other locations of buying stuff that was not the exact quality that we needed, just because it would have been easier for us to make the delivery to this homestead.
Ah, that's right. Very equal what was now.
Now, here.
Eyinye futhi eduni.
Ati ngavile namangaki ethu 4 5.
Okay.
So many states they wide and selling 4 yabo. Ngoba angiyabejayelewe na vele ngathi sikhomba vele siyabuya kwa.
Amadoda zakhe.
Yeah.
That's what I told her.
Amadoda abaya ne.
Wrong, you are one of these days. Amadoda masela.
Ayo, uyathi uyawathengile ukuntshontshe.
Kukhona into yokuthengela kubele.
Yakhe.
Hayi lo muntu vele engakho.
Oh.
Phela amadoda
Ahlupha ngoba
Abantu bekwazi vele ngawathi.
awatora angantshontshiwe yabona lento le.
And so these donkeys belong to this guy with the white cap and the dark blue t-shirt with the khaki pants. So it's some kind of a partnership, because the Scotch cut is our personal Scotch cut. We just borrowed the donkeys from him basically, and then just to cut down the cost of transporting the items, because if you're hiring the Scotch cut and the donkeys together from someone else as a full set, they are still going to charge you per load. So knowing that we have the Scotch cut and don't have donkeys, we just decided to partner with this guy and of course allow him to use our Scotch cut as and when he needs it, just to reduce the costs on our end. Of course, you know, in this life there is nothing for free. So we had to factor in each and every cost pertaining to these transport costs.
Yeah. Izolo simile athi wonke simile ngamanzi sabhalisa amadrama. Ngezandla.
Bosi yayithamuleka.
Ngezandla bona manje ulikhulu.
Yathamuleka, yaqala usaselolaka.
Ulikhulu wanamanje uyacomplain ngabona vele.
Igcina umoya qo.
Ayagcina vele.
Manje. Para le beyifika phela le. Yabona la?
Ya, vele ifika kahle ufika besifika la. But then we excel wakho na sifaked up yabona kuyakho. Yakho. Amayisela selathile yabona. Ufuna ungiqedelela wona kathi. Ufuna ungiqedelela. Awona unyaka kwamseni ukugcina kathi. Mele ngikhambe ama crashes yabona. Ngibe aya uyenze boss ayo. Ngapha sekugajele ebareni. Atolo yiyo luhamba bona. Nabe ngifuna si reverse si. Nabe ngibe ne space yabona. Yabona.
So
angeke sababhala vele fucked up yabona le. Aye sadu. Alosalva kusababhala. Kenapa? Rambutnya lomnyaka. Kenapa? Ya, Fast and Furious. Asik. Right, balona. Ayijini. Ifane lapha bona ukuthi konke. Ah, khona phaya alisira khona. Bapelisa mina. Ngela. Bapelisa mina. Ile ile abasina ngeke ngena ifoni. Ala plastic. Ya ikai. Ufaka ngopha noma ifoni. Ababayizitini ezinkulu nezi4 5. Okay, ilokhu zeni.
Hayi boss lapha amadoda. Hayi. Yekerani bayenza ama zesame. Leni zina ngena. Hayi. Yokufuna konke lo.
Uma sifika
Leo. Ezothi spin. Manje isorishini ngidela yasikhathi beka. Oziyasumedile ixoxa ukuyicibile le. Yeah. Hayi ngizosicheka lapha kumagomane kumele abe laso. Alright. Uzwambukile lo mnyaka. Okay. 15 lokhu zesuthi. 15 lo angisutha lo. 15 kuze usuthi. 15. Oh. That's what 15. Ubunta amanye amalokho ngamanye amathaya. Amatsha azahamba emgwaqweni. Yeah. Kodwa la qale ngayo indlela lawo nabantu ayenze.
Azazodosa la next year yonke.
Qale ngayo ukugqoka. Yeah. That's what I want.
La siyafika sithembile la.
Kodwa lingawachayi phela
Ngihamba.
hayi ngitho.
Mina hamba nayo. Hayi uvele
Ngiyabamba mina umshayeli.
kodwa lingawachayi madoda.
Hayi yasenza kithi. Azakale zalezi. Azakale. Moyo ungene. Namhla wethu ukuthi singithona.
Yeah.
Akho isuma chavela sizwaluso.
So this same scotch cart is what we use to carry the Jojo tanks from here to the building site. It's what we use to carry the roofing sheets. Everything that you see here, basically, it was transported by this same scotch cart. So as I stated, it has been our lifeline and our main form of transport for the short distance from the homestead to this building location. In the end, guys, building is a long process, very stressful. Our own advice is to take it easy, do what works for you, and you will be fine.